Crossroads Coaching Tech How-To video. And that's about as much radio voice that I'll do right now. So I'm just going to give you guys some basic tips and just how to do the slides here at church. And we'll just get the general stuff out of the way. And you can rewatch this video in case you forget. So we're going to start with just the basic screen. This is the Pro Presenter. This is the icon down here. To press it, that's the one that should come up if other things are playing, like Spotify before church, or sometimes we have the announcements going. So we usually, if this is playing and Tim hasn't stopped it, we'll just stop it here on Spotify, minimize it. We've started doing announcements now here on Spotify, and they'll be going just in order of how they are, and if we want them to stop, we just come over here, and this is an important button right here to remember, because anytime we finish a song or the team goes into free worship and we just want to clear the lyrics, we hit clear the slide, and that'll take off anything on the slide. And this little picture over here is what you'll see on the screen. So that clears the lyrics, and that button there clears everything on the screen on the slide. So let's say we've taken everything off, we're about to start church, and these are the songs that the worship team has already put here into Pro Presenter. So if you just click on one of them, it'll bring up the whole list in that order. Now you always want to be prepared, because there might be some times where they might skip a song. So it is good to be familiar with the songs, but not necessarily necessary. So when you start the worship side, you want to find a background, because once you click on a background, it will go the whole time, and you don't have to worry about it. So at the moment, there's about 3 backgrounds that work really well. A darker background generally works. The main thing is that the middle needs to be clear so we can see the text. So presently it's this water one, this little glow one, and this little sunlight one that has sparkle glory dust coming down. This has been the one we've been using lately. It works really well, but I will eventually be adding some more background videos. But once you click on that, you're good to go to the top. They usually start at the beginning of the song. And just to give you a little bit of a tip as well with the songs and the way these colors are, you'll notice there's different colors, and it gives you a little bit of an idea on where they're going. So the verses will always be in blue. Sometimes they'll start a song on the chorus. And they also will sometimes have these songs disabled so that it looks gray. And that usually means that they are only going to do a chorus or a bridge. And so that usually means you don't have to worry about that slide. You just go with the highlighted slides. And then you also have the bridge, which is sometimes going to be a purple color. So once they've started the song, you just click on that and it shows up again, and you'll be able to look up at the screen what's going on. But this gives you a little bit of an idea of what's going to be played, and this shows you from this view the whole song. Now what's most important really with doing words is that when we're singing that last line, "We are here for you," the second time when you get to the "you," when they start singing that "you," that last one, if you know they're going to go into that next line, go ahead and click there so you're ready, so that people who don't know the song, once they're singing out that long "you," then you can come over here, and then they're going to go straight into the "let your breath." So we want to beat them there before they actually have to say the word, because if they don't know the words, it's pretty interesting how the eyes need to see it before the mouth speaks it. So to me, that's really important for people to participate and be fully engaged in the songs. And that's why doing the slides really is a ministry, because we're looking at the words and we're wanting people to sing and speak out those words. But if you know what, if you can't catch up or get it wrong, we've got grace. There's nothing wrong with that, and you only get better as you go. And again, if you follow the worship leader, sometimes they'll say, "Let's go back to the verse." They're not ready to jump into the chorus yet, so that's why your mouse needs to be pretty active. They can't see you doing this right here. So if you feel like the song is building up and they're about to go into the chorus, then you're just going to click on that before they get there. And it's always better to err on the side of going into the chorus than if they go back into the first verse again. So they've sung this song, they've gone all the way through it, they're singing the bridge, and most of the time you're going to know that with a song order, After the bridge, they do that a couple times. They might build it up. You either have to kind of be ready to go back into the chorus, or the song leader will let you know that they're either going to be singing chorus or telling you the first words of that line. But in any case, even if they don't, be ready from a bridge to go into the chorus. And then once the song is finished and they've done both choruses, and they might just be, I like to leave the lyrics up there for a little bit just to let people watch it and let it soak in. But if you feel like they're going off somewhere else or just kind of in their free worship, you can clear the slide, the video will keep playing, and then you can tee up the next song, which if you look over here is Raise a Hallelujah, but it will also tell you right here. So with this song, they could be starting on the first verse or the chorus. You just kind of need to be ready, have that mouse ready to go back and forth and to click. And that's really the basics of the song. The rest of it is just following the worship leader. I want to encourage you to be worshiping and singing as well. That will also kind of help you to know how the feel's going when you're singing that last line to get ready to go into the chorus. I've caught myself a few times trying not to get too lost because you're kind of directing the worship as well with the slides. That's really about it, the basics as far as going into the next songs. Sometimes they like to go back into the song they just sang. So if they did that, then you just have to roll back up. Or if you're down here at the bottom at Spirit Breakout and it's a long ways up to the top and you know that they've started to say, we're going to go back into Raise a Hallelujah or Wide as the Sky, then you can just click on that and it'll take you directly to that song if you don't want to scroll all the way down. But again, all the songs will be up here. On our next video, if you'll catch us on episode 2, we'll teach you how to look up for the songs that they may go off on without any notice or being spontaneously led in the Spirit. So stay tuned. If you have any questions, just leave a message in our chat and I'll get back to you and we can kind of go over that together because your question is important. It probably is going to be another question that someone else will have. So the more questions you ask, the better that we can teach and coach you guys to be the slickest slide clickers in the Southern Hemisphere. All right, guys, I think that's it. If there's anything else, I'll add it on later. Thanks so much for being a part of this important ministry, and we'll catch you on the next click.